At this time, I'd like to remind you that I'm not your financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. My YouTube channel is for entertainment purposes only, and to document my journey in the crypto space. I encourage you to pause the video at this time to read the full disclaimer. And now let's get on with the show. Okay guys, welcome back to the Crypto Wave. Been a while since I've done a video because, as always, I'm still working on my own personal project. If you guys don't know yet, me and a colleague of mine have been working really hard on a project called XRP Party. It basically uses XRP blockchain to honestly have fun. There's going to be a lot to it. We're just about there. There's a lot of things we're still working on. We're testing in the background. We already have a jackpot planned, but that's neither here nor there. But that's also going to explain to you where I've been and where my funds have been going, simply because I've joined a couple of platforms and still in a couple of others, telling you what my plan is going forward, so you guys can come along and join if you want. As usual, make sure you only use what crypto you can afford to lose. These, I've gone into some of these and you all know it, that like to exit scam out or they just fizzle. One of those that has not fizzled is this one here. You guys have seen my videos in the past. If you haven't, check out my channel. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would appreciate it if you like and subscribe to the video. That way, everything that I go into and everything that's up and coming with the platforms I'm in, you'll be the first to know. So first and foremost, let's talk about ACEWins.io. Huge redo on the user interface, a lot more smooth, just a lot more professional looking. Poker is now live, which I talked about in my previous video. We're already starting to collect the divs. That's over here in your poker dividends. As people play, the more ACE tokens you hold in your wallet. So right now, oh hey, I finally broke 5,000. The more ACE you hold, the more percentage of the quote-unquote casino revenue. Now, right now, the only thing feeding the ACE tokens right now is the poker. You can still play blackjack, but I don't believe you're playing with Bitcoin quite yet. They're just still playing with the ACE tokens. With that being said, though, he does have blackjack being remade at the moment. I'm imagining he's going to incorporate, meaning ACE is going to incorporate playing with Bitcoin slot machines, which I think will be a huge revenue generator. And of course, my favorite is dice. If he does this right, I'm gonna have to figure out where I can scrape up some more Bitcoin. I love me some craps. There's obviously still, if you guys are interested, there's still the matrix tree. Now I have not gotten into one of these yet. If you guys have been following my channel, you know that I just don't have 250 bucks to put down on this, but I am working on it. I still think this is a long-term, amazing project. There's so much stuff going on in the background. There's a ton of advertising. If you're not part of the Telegram, I suggest you join. Tons of information comes across in the Telegram. And one of the things is they're going to be promoting pretty hard over in Las Vegas here coming up, I believe, in November. On top of that, there is, sorry, let me go back here. The developer for this, and this is probably why you probably clicked on the title of this video, because the Oracle, if anybody who's been in the space a while probably is familiar with the Oracle. Now, say what you wish about him. Some people call him a scammer, some people don't. Some people say he's in it for the money, some people say he isn't. But let's just call it what it is. We're all in it for the money. Let's not split hairs here. You've probably got into some things that exited, and you probably lost money. Maybe you got into some things that made some money. Just like him, he's trying to make a buck, we're trying to make a buck. Where he goes, people follow. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I'm not going to blame him. Has he burned people in the past? Oh, I'm sure he has. Who knows? I don't know the guy personally. What I can tell you, though, is that he's the one over a year ago that introduced on one of his videos this ACEWins casino. And this developer, ACEWins, has been unstoppable. I mean, talk about dedication to the project. And that's what you want. You want longevity, slow, steady growth, which is what they're doing. Now, with that being said, he did just release, meaning the Oracle, just released this other video here. And he is talking, I guess Oracle is back in conversation with ACEWins, and they are doing this ETH exchange. And I don't know if you noticed this, but it says by ACEWins.io. Now, where have we seen that before? Well, that's over here. That is the website header for the casino. we all know that Oracle's going to go into this. He's made no secret about it. You know, his video, I won't push play on this, but it's in essence talking about how great of a developer Ace is. I am personally going to go into this. I currently have not a whole lot. I currently have 17 bucks in my ETH account, which will go into it. I'm going to try and scrounge up a little bit more. As you all know, I'm not a big baller. I'm trying to get to that point by hustling and doing what I can in the space, including my project here. But I'll be going into this for two reasons. One is I trust ACEWins. Two, Oracle will be going into it, so you know there's going to be a huge push. He sounds like he's going to support this for an extended period of time. Now, if he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I'm not worried about. What I'm worried about is the fact that ACEWins is doing it. I'm hoping I can turn whatever ETH I can put into this, ride this, and as the dividends roll up, guess where they're going to go? Right back over here to ACEWins. Additionally, this is going to bring some much more publicity. There's a lot of people that are probably following Oracle that are new, as well as people that are just follow his channels that probably aren't familiar with ACEWins. He's never promoted it. Well, guess what? With his channel and his followers going into this, that's like free advertising over here for the Ace Casino. So let's see how it plays out. Whether it's successful or not, I don't know. I know I'm going to give it a try because I trust ACEWins. I know that he's going to push advertisement to bring over to this channel, and this is where the moneymaker is going to be going. You want to talk short-term gains and hope for longevity, is this. You want to talk about long-term vision and long-term gains and patience, that's this bad boy right here. So next, what are we dealing with? Bankroll. You all know that I've been in Bankroll for a while. Now, I'm not going to lie, my credits, as you can see, I have withdrawn 6,000, which isn't huge. I only have 176 in here. Dividends are coming in. Why is that? Simply, as I said before, I had to start accumulating whatever credit or whatever crypto I could get to try and see my own vision, my own platform with my buddy come off the ground. Is this still reputable? Absolutely, it's still reputable. In fact, he just came out with this Moon, which is kind of like, if you guys haven't been following, I'm not going to go into details. This is such a complex ecosystem. You'll just have to go into the Discord and go onto the site to check it out. But in essence, this is, you know, you buy into, you get Moon tokens. Every time you buy, you can roll or withdraw. There's this dump feature. You're only allowed to dump 20% of your value. So I have 131 TRX, which is I can only dump 20%, about 26, and that's everybody across the board. So even if everybody in the thing dumped on the same day, it can only go down 20% per person, in essence 20% on the contract, which gives it a new floor as people buy back into it. Me personally, I don't think I'm ever going to dump one. I just don't have enough. I mean, what's the point? 26 TRX, I don't even worry about it. My goal is to ride this on, roll, to build this wallet as best I can as this continues to rise up. To be honest with you, I know I pulled out my credits earlier because I'm trying to see the vision off the ground of my own platform, but I would have hindsight, like everybody else, I would have much rather kept everything I had into this credits to continually pull these divs in. There's so many things feeding the dividends. It would have been a smarter play long term to just keep it in there and let it ride out. Clearly, he's not going to exit scam. Clearly, it's a strong community. But hindsight, what are you going to do? We'll see how it plays out. Maybe I made the right call. Maybe I gambled right. Maybe I didn't. Third thing, Pyrabank. So I did go into this a little bit. I didn't have a whole lot. It says it's about a $6 value at the moment. You need 2,200 to reach a master node, or I'm sorry, 22,000 Pyro tokens to reach a master node, which I'm almost there. I've been rolling in. I didn't have a whole lot to put into this, but this contract has been a juggernaut since it's opened. I was one of the first ones in. I was one of the first ones in the channel. And why do you ask? Well, the developers on this. I don't know if you guys were part of my YouTube channel in the past when I was part of the Black Pearl. It was an exchange that had the Meta token. Great team. Long story short, there was a falling out. There was apparently something wrong with the contract. There was a big controversy. A bunch of fear, uncertainty, and doubt came. The contract dumped. Yada, 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 et cetera, et cetera. My understanding is the developers kind of got annoyed by that. And we're like, screw this. Why are we putting ourselves out there when, all we're going to do is get flack when people are playing a game, which these are games, and losing value. So, those developers decided to come out of the woodwork. They decided to make this. What's unique about this? Well, they decided that the previous contracts, as you go as it would go up, the price would go up, and people at the top would then dump, driving the contract down and driving the price of the token back down. Thus, anybody who was last to dump lost a significant amount of money. The whole point was to kind of be the last one holding. Well, in this case, they have this set up to where even if people dump the amount that's one, the exchange rate doesn't fluctuate. So your tokens are going to be a consistent value even if people dump. Secondly, is the fee on, I mean, in essence, you almost want people to start dumping a little bit, because one, your exchange value does not dump, and two, the pool shrinks while you're getting 15% dividends based on the Pyra tokens that you're holding from all those cells. They already have a new game coming out too. It's called Pyracash or Pyracash. I'm not sure if it's up and running yet. I know they've been doing testing on it. No, not yet. Now I've seen some previews. If you're in the Discord, it's not a big secret. It's basically a moon game that helps you multiply your TRX, but a lot of those dividends feed right back into these Pyra tokens. If you're not in the Discord or Telegram, I suggest it. There is links in here that you can join. And really it's because they're a very generous group. I unfortunately haven't been able to reap the benefits, but there's, a lot of the core developers and core members of the community are just constantly using other people's masternodes and reinvesting. Unfortunately, my masternode is not active yet, but I'm hoping, you never know. I'm hoping that once I hit that 22,000 mark, I'll throw it out there, and maybe somebody in that community will use my masternode. So that's Pyrabank, new, up and coming, stable. Honestly, I saw this dip once. I think only a couple people have sold, but since I've gone in, it has just been constantly going. Even this morning, actually, in the Discord, I think it was this morning, in the Discord, they were excited because they're about to break the 2 million mark. It's now 4:40 my time, and look at, we're already at 2,228,000. We just went up another 2,000 TRX while we sat here. So great one. This is another one that honestly I was with them with the Black Pearl. I was probably one of the last ones to sell simply because I believed in their cause. Unfortunately, it just didn't work to my advantage. So I'm in this one for the long haul also, with my whopping $6 at the moment. But again, I'm hoping as things in my plans kind of come to fruition, I'm hoping I'll be able to start dumping a whole lot more into here. We also have the Hypereth. Now I'm still in the Hypereth. There's a lot of development going on in the background. In the meantime, I've been playing this role. There's all kinds of fun games in here: mining, lotto, wheel game, moon game, and the dice game. This is the dice game here. Me personally, I was never a dice fan until this site, to be honest with you. I've done a video on this one in the past. In essence, it's the same. You can actually buy these HRX tokens on an exchange. You can come over here and actually play with those HRX to gain more. And what are these HRX tokens for? Well, there's going to be a couple things. One, you're going to be able to exchange them on exchanges going forward. Two, I know the developer's been talking about allowing ETH to be used to play these games, and then you're going to get dividends based on the HRX you're holding. And third, they're actually trying to create a decentralized exchange, almost like Tron Trade, where ERC20 tokens can be exchanged amongst each other on their exchange using the HRX as the currency for the exchange, if that makes sense. Almost like the BNB coin or the Binance coin of the ERC20 exchange is my understanding, which if that's the case and it takes off, then look out, the sky's the limit, basically. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. The last one that I just most recently joined is this guy here. And again, this was, as you can see, Oracle. Oddly enough, I saw a video of his. I am a huge sports fan. So you mix Bitcoin with sports, I am all for it. Now, I do have a couple people that are in my downline at the moment. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten any dividends from this yet, simply because in order to start getting dividends from the downline, you need one active user with a deposit on this side, and you need one active user with a deposit on this side. What do I mean by active user? I need to personally have somebody click on my link and deposit Bitcoin to join this, and I can assign them to which side I want. I haven't had that yet. If you guys are interested, I can do another video on this specifically. It's huge. It's honestly, everything comes with risk, but I feel like this is going to be around for a while, to be honest with you. But in essence, there's people betting on sports in the background, allowing you to take part and gain dividends from their betting and from others joining the platform. I personally, if this takes off like my passive trades or Moonberg and all those other ones, I'm kind of hoping I'm in the ground level. Unfortunately, I haven't got a whole lot. So again, if you guys are interested in Bitcoin and sports, I highly suggest you click on my link below, or I guess I should say I would highly appreciate if you clicked on my link below. Come in, take a look, deposit a little bit if you want to do it. There's other videos I'm going to have to work on to go into all the details of everything on this side. But this one I think is going to be awesome if they can really pull it off. And it's not just football, it's soccer, it's horses, I mean everything. So this is going to be a 365 day a year platform that could potentially generate revenue. Should I start getting this binary tree rocking and rolling here? If I do get that binary tree rocking and rolling, I would love to come over here and upgrade. Where's my? I don't have it on here. But anyways, I would love to come in here and upgrade my package. I'm on the lowest package. I got all kinds of stuff on the right. That's probably because Oracle's above me. Nothing on the left, so I do need to get some people signed up just to kind of start reaping the benefit. But this one is going to be pretty significant if I can get it going and it sticks around for a long period of time. All right, did I talk about everything? Let's see. We talked about Bankroll, we talked about ACEWins, we talked about Pyrabank, Hypereth, little selfless plug on this platform that we're going to be coming out with. I'll keep you guys posted. It does take XRP, so get your XRP ready. There will be a wallet on site, so you don't have to worry about that. Sports betting we talked about. Oh, I guess I can talk about this briefly. So this is Ox BTC. I haven't done a video yet, but I'm working on one. In reality, what this is cloud mining. You can come in here. You can use my link below. In essence, what is it? You can purchase mining power. And when you purchase that mining power, this company, in essence, pays you Bitcoin directly to your on-site wallet, and you can withdraw and do what you want. In essence, you're supporting the mining of the Bitcoin network. You can also do Ethereum. Where is it? Down here. I personally have some Ethereum. I haven't been going heavy into the Ethereum simply because there's all these rumors that they might go to proof of stake. So I'm not sure how long the mining is going to last, but I do have some Ethereum mining. It'll tell you estimates of what you're looking at. So for instance, if you come in here, it's $45 for 1 terahash. 1 terahash is a 5% fee. This contract lasts 3 years, which means you're going to get 1 terahash or however many terahash you end up buying. You can purchase, it lasts 3 years. There's a 5% management fee. Here's the electricity fee that's applied to it. It tells you when they'll start it. And it tells you approximately at current rate what you would get per day. So if you want to do some quick math on it, this is minimal, obviously. So 1 is $45.40. Technically, at the current exchange rate, which according to them is $74.50, you would get, where'd I go? Here it is. You're going to get 14 cents a day. So let's do 14 cents times 30 days. Actually, let's do this even better. Let's just do 14 cents times 365 days a year, right? So in 1 year, you're going to make $51.50 if Bitcoin never rises up. If it never rises, that means at the rate of $7,459, you are going to make $51.10 a year. It is a, what was it, a 3-year contract? It is a 3-year contract. So let's multiply that by 3. $153 back on your $45 investment. That is if it stays at this rate. Imagine if this goes right back up to 10,000, 12,000, which we all know if you're in the space and you're watching this video, you know and you hope that this is going to go back up. I'm a firm believer that it will. So let's just assume as you accumulate Bitcoin, this goes up to 10,000. If it goes up to 10,000, your per day return here, right here, goes up. So let's just assume this goes up to 20 cents. Let's just be arbitrary. So let's say 20 cents a day times 365 times 3 years. So now you're getting back $219 on your $45 investment. So I personally have quite a bit of mining. It's signed out at the moment, but I've been in this for a while. 2 of my big contracts was back when they were lifetime mining contracts. So I have lifetime mining terahash. The new ones that are coming out, because they are so high tech, they're putting contract termination, so 3 years. But the good part about this is 3 years. This is you get revenue, whether it's profitable or not, if that makes sense. So huge one. If you guys want to, I'm actually an ambassador for this company. I would really appreciate if you guys do decide to join, just click on the link below as well. Come in here and check it out. If you buy any mining contract under my link, that would be absolutely amazing. I'll be sure to put in my referral down below for you. So, all right, guys, that I think is everything I wanted to talk about. I know this video is a little bit long. I apologize. Lots of things coming through. I would love to hear from you guys what platforms you're in and what platforms you'd like me to take a look at. If you're in any of these ones that I'm in currently, I'd love to hear what you think. I love discussion, so let's bring up some crypto and let's talk about it. In the meantime, I appreciate you checking it out. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like the video just to help me out. And let's go get some more crypto, man. I appreciate it. Have a good time, guys.